Alright, hello everybody, we are back. It's been a couple weeks since I streamed, and as you can see, this is not Temtem. So, basically what happened is, I was planning on streaming last weekend, and I completely forgot that it was Easter weekend, and so my plans for the weekend were just randomly dropped on me, like, Friday night. So I basically didn't have any time to stream, and I wasn't even aware that there were plans until it was too late to them change them. So anyways, and then the patch dropped for Temtem. I guess that was even 2 weeks ago now. Patch has been a lot of fun. I'm basically running the same team I was in the last stream, and I think I changed out Orphil for Hazrat because of the microwave synergy change. And Hazrat's also kind of fun because you can waste water into a Venom spread. Other than that, nothing crazy. I'll try and get a stream with that. I wanted to stream Temtem this weekend, but I can't log in. There is a... I'm soft locked or like hard locked or whatever you want to say, but I cannot get in. So I was like, alright, well I want to stream, so what do? I don't have enough coding knowledge to do a coding stream. And so I actually have been watching a lot of devlogs as I'm kind of like starting out in my own game development journey. And one of them was for this game, Monster Tribe. I just happened to come across it. This was actually a game I bought like a year ago when it released, because I think the publisher had a sale going on and it was like a decent sale and the game sounded interesting. I picked it up and I sort of never played it. Bad habit of mine. But it's like, I looked a bit more into the game because he had some gameplay in the background of his devlog, and not only was it a really interesting devlog to hear kind of his journey, but most devlogs are, but the combat in this game actually looks very similar to what I want to do with mine. It's just that the game is not primarily revolving around combat. It looks like a resource gathering game with kind of monster battling as a secondary sort of thing. Mr. Bossy, hello, and thank you so much for the sub. I greatly appreciate it, as always. 8 months, that's crazy. I should really add some new stickers or whatever next to people's names for that, but maybe another time. That was a long enough intro. We'll hop into the game. I know absolutely nothing about this game other than it's kind of like a resource gathering plus monster battler mix. I read some reviews. Sounded like it was kind of mixed, where people are like, this game it's trying to do too many things, doesn't really have a distinct identity. But I just want to kind of give it a try. It's probably going to be the only stream on it, just because I'm hoping to get back into Temtem on Monday, as soon as the devs check my message that I'm stuck. Alright, come here, and I'll tell you our story. Long, long time ago, the island of Akama was a barren wasteland. Nothing could live there, and nothing did, until one day a spiritual energy graced this desolate world. From it came the Atayan. The Atayan brought all the forces of life with them, and this island flourished. They brought the water, wind, seeds, came plants, spirit of life, fire, and lightning. I'm going to guess those are the types of the monsters. So there's water, wind, plant, spirit, fire, and lightning. Fair enough, pretty standard. Spirit's kind of interesting. We humans were born of these natural forces. We cannot draw energy from the rift like they do, but we can use what they bestowed upon us to make our way in this world. We would not exist without the blessings of the Atayan, so we give them our blessings in return. We thank them for... Okay, so it's basically like they're gods in this world. Before dinner, praise them when the rain comes, dance with their spiritual... Okay. So then, where did they go? They still live all around us, can't see them, just like the wind, feel their presence. Some say that our ancestors knew them, just like we know the birds and the fish, but it's been a long time since anyone has seen them. All we have left are their stories, beliefs, and traditions of the Dayan people, so it's important that we keep those traditions alive. Don't forget where we came from. Okay. Basic story. It used to be my house. Alright, where's my inventory button? Stand still for over 3 seconds to pop up the help UI. So really, okay. Yeah, let's go out the door. Odd dreams again. Wonder what they're about. Ready. Is this where we pick our starter? Complete the spirit journeys. So I thought we were gonna start a journey. I see a little like orb or something. Alright. Is this something special? Something's floating around here, barely visible. So I wonder if that's going to be one of those things that they were talking about, can't see. No, they're all wearing different colors. Is this like the water, fire, and electric dude? And then like whoever's at the center's the... Surely he's the elder. Everyone's here, embark on the journeys, sacred ritual stones, Piwa Whip Hills. Okay, sages, keepers of balance, spiritual material. Blacksmith and shopkeep. Okay, I'm guessing those journals, inhabitants, resources. Okay, yeah. It looks like. Okay, so the sorry, it's just a whole lot of stuff whenever you hop into a new game. Vision ceremony. So we just basically got to go around and introduce ourselves to all the NPCs, I guess. Hello. Are you included in this? Since I'm not planning on playing this like excessively, and I mainly just want to try it out for the combat, I'm not gonna like go super into the story. I wanted to give a little bit of a baseline. I appreciate that the camera's kind of panning over and showing me where to go. Looks like there's no obvious run button. We move quick enough on our own, so it's not too bad, but still a little bit on the slower side. Ceremonial items. Yeah, so I guess the items just pop up kind of at the bottom. Items. A pipe. I guess what was that other thing in the inventory? A spirit fruit. Okay. Can I collect these fruits too? Those are not fruits. I don't know what they are. Oh, come on. We were closer to this one before. Why didn't you have us go to this one first? Nah, maybe not, but... I wonder if this is going to be like the only village in this whole place. I think it's a bit of a smaller game. Smaller game. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like 15 bucks. Alright, tools, materials, upgrade system, resources, simple rod, simple axe, simple pick, and these must be resources. Cyber, mystic, air. Cyber's interesting. I mean, it's obviously the electric one, but I'm just curious why they picked cyber. I wonder if the electric typing in this game is going to be more like robots. Billy, hello, welcome. Rock slide. Oh, I got it. So in the top left corner, you can rotate. Just okay. Point the rocks using the ceremony. Oh, paint them. This font is honestly a little hard to read. I'd probably choose something easier for my game. Like, I don't know why the E's. I don't know, it's just really odd font. Not a fan. Gonna lurk. Just got off work and gonna try a nap. Sounds good. Definitely take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good nap whenever you do fall asleep. I have no idea what I just did. I just painted some rocks and sat at a campfire, and now I guess I'm like meditating or something. Where's my monsters? Give me my starter. I'm joking. Okay, spirits, elements. Carry a talent. Show you the spirit world. The fabled beasts must be appeased. Make the island whole again. Okay. Oh, there's a little guy there. Wick, see my buddy? Spirit guide for the DN people. Well, he used to be quite a while. We'll remember things vaguely. It's okay, he's just the guide. Stories, the ancestors, helping control the balance of the island. All these disasters have been happening. So basically, it looks like the conflict in the game is that some ancient beasts have woken up and they're causing issues all around the world. It's kind of how it seems. Just show you. Walk up to the machine, turn it on, we'll get started. Which was a minigame or something? Oh, here we go. A Tayan battle looks like. All right. Each side of the battlefield is comprised of 6. So this is a much smaller grid than I'm planning on. But it's still very similar nonetheless. Attack your opponent. Move until this is highlighted. Alright, so I guess this thing looks kind of interesting. It looks like a... I guess he's got like a... It's like a sea serpent with a sawfish nose sort of thing. I guess I've got a geyser move. Power 6, cost HP. So you only have 1 resource. Oh no, I should read the top. Okay, each action has a type or class. Gotcha. Damage, MP cost, effect, and target range. Power cost, I see those two. So CREF or CRF is like effect. TLF, I'm not really sure. Maybe those are both effects. I'm not sure what CR and TL are. Maybe one of them's like range damage and one of them's physical damage. Well, we'll try this one, I guess, because it tells me to. Target a square on the board. Center of your target range will move with your cursor. I stand corrected. This is not like my game entirely, because I thought that you would have to actually move with it, but that's fine too. Italian, or mine will always act first. Oh, interesting. You can actually move. That's kind of weird. You can move into that center area. Created a tile effect. So this thing also has tile effects. Okay. So move. Okay. Lost health and mana, so rest to restore them. Okay. This thing's name is Lansar. Oh, Lancer? Okay, I gotcha. I can see all my stats too, so... That's still really hard. I don't even know if that's ER or EA or CA. But that's fine. So whoever's moving goes to the center area. So it's not as position based as I hoped, but that's still okay. I'm curious what the tile effect does. That's probably what the TLF is probably what tile effect it means. So I can just straight up pick any tile I want. I just one-shot the thing. Whew. I'm assuming I had type advantage there. Alright. Alright, forming bonds. Just say hello. Hello. Wait, DNA will let you forge a bond with them. Totems. Okay. So you grab a soul, you bring it to the totem here, and then what? Oh, this is like a PC then. Cloman from earlier gave his DNA. Oh, and then the thing I happen to have in my inventory, the little berry I didn't actually pick up. Alright, what do? I guess just that. This isn't even the thing I fought. Why did I get its DNA? Or was it just like spectating? Open the party menu. Okay. So I don't actually get to keep the other thing. That it was just a simulation before. So this thing is a special monster with no base element. So it's basically a normal type. Mutate. Also, so you can evolve it. So this thing is actually more like Eevee. Or it can kind of evolve into anything. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I wonder if you can get more of those things or if they're a special encounter in some way. Progress. Provide a link. I guess. Hello, can I move? Why? Oh. There's the party menu, gotcha. Saw the lab. You can see the thing. So apparently I'm the only one who can see little monster guys. I have been chosen as the savior. Alright. So the fabled beast must be like the bosses. Created the elemental towers. That's convenient. Seek their help. So I'm gonna guess this is kind of like a Koromon-like story, where you basically have to go around, beat the bosses of each element, and then you can, like, that's just your purpose. Up to the task, find these elemental towers. Yep, mark them down in the compass. Choose one of the towers. Oh, this one looks kind of cool. I think that's the wind tower. I mean, it's double-headed snake. That thing looks like a turtle with a tail, so like a Genbu sort of thing. Fire dog, nature deer. We're gonna go with this thing, the white wind monster in the middle. I thought there was 6 elements though, and there was only 5 options to choose from. So I don't know. Oh, hello, little guy. Taking a liking to this guy. He's trying to play a game with him. I'm not sure he said. Oh, never mind. It just means we can see him. I guess that's an interesting way to do it. Is you just in the overworld you have them be. No. You have them be like all the same, and then you just act like they're different. At least wild ones that you can like battle. Get over here. Yeah. I'm not gonna have like an overworld in my game. I don't think. It shouldn't need to move. And why? I'm not really sure why they even have a grid-based battle system though. If you can just choose like the tiles in which you're gonna attack. I guess it's so you can kind of position out of the way. How do I go back? Heavy hitter. Is this thing supposed to be like a butterfly? Looks like a wind type. Yeah, because this. Oh no, it does limit you at least somewhat. So I would have to actually move. No. I gotta. Okay. Okay, so it looks like turns are broken up into 2 parts. Where you can move, you can do 2 actions, like, but if you move, you can't attack afterwards. I'm not quite sure. That one seems a bit goofy. I'll have to try and understand, like, learn that a little bit more. Looks like there is a whole bunch of battles around. I'm kind of curious just to see what even else is around here. Being able to dodge battles you don't want to is kind of nice. No, I just wanted the berries. Do I know what the berries do? No, not a clue. Looks like HP. No, the thing didn't even actually attack me. I was gonna say Oh, that just killed. I was gonna say HP looks like it regens every turn. This thing looks like it has auto regen, but that is so small. What is that, 1%? Rounded up. Oh. The fact that you can miss is a little goofy. I just misclicked. I was tried to enter too many commands too quickly and it didn't work. Can't dash over that one. Here's another one of them statue things. Tools upgrade. I have not been gathering materials. All right, I'm just curious what this thing is. DNA 006. So it looks like. Oh no, you get I can get these things too. I'm not sure what this is. This is probably the two-headed thing, and this is just the little wind guy. I do not have any of the materials though, and there's also a resource. Can you see my mouse? No, I can't. Yeah, there's no mouse in this game either. It's all keyboard, and there's not even an option. You can do a controller, but I don't have a controller. Anyways, there's a resource down in the bottom left. So it's like minus 100, and I only have 75. I have no idea what that is, but I don't have the sort of resources to do it anyways. I'd like to expand my team a little bit more, but I don't know how to get the resources. In order to actually get them. Because it looked like I needed some gems of certain types. Beware of entry. Alright, let's go. Can I pick up this? No, I was hoping I could pick up just a better pickaxe. I mean, I figured I couldn't. Alright, there we got some resources. I think that the little red things that popped out were ones we needed. This looks like something I can mine. Okay. Can I still mine this? No. So I think these are stairs over here. The little white particles look like they indicate new areas. There's no side sprite for this game. There's only a... Oh, no, there is. Can you not use your pickaxe left and right? Oh, this is bad. Oh, we'll get to figure out what happens if you die. I like that scorpion looking thing though. Yeah, so you can only mine up and down. You cannot mine left and right. That's a little bit inconvenient, I gotta say. This was a bad idea. I'm just gonna leave. I didn't know how strong the things in here were gonna be. I thought that, you know, it's like literally a dungeon in the first area. I found it on accident while walking directly south from the initial building. I see there's a little thing over there. I can't quite dash to it. And I know there's that arrow pointing me to go to the tower as well. But I mean, I don't even have a team. I have one guy right now. What? Alright, I'm gonna move my... Oh, I just one-shot it. Current max level. So there's a level cap too. I gotta remember, can I move? Okay, I can move him into the center spot. Points. I don't even know how those work, but yes, more points so you can tell me to build more things. Akeno, hello, welcome. Have I tried Unicorn Overlord? I have not even heard of Unicorn Overload. I'm primarily a Temtem player. I honestly don't even play a wide variety of games. I'm having some issues logging into Temtem today, and so I'm trying out this game that was kind of just sitting in my library. That seems like it's my type of game. I'm just a little bit confused, but that's bound to happen anytime you learn a game. Pick up your stuff. Steal your stuff. No. Hello. Strange raiment of stones. Oh, that's just a ritual place. Because, like, in my mind, I think that you can get all the resources you would need to get the monsters in this area, Devs really abandoned Dragon Quest Monsters 3 PvP. Oh, yeah, I mean, I gave that one a good try, and it just was not happening. Oh, is Unicorn Overlord one of the monsters in the game? I don't... Or maybe like a combo. I don't know. I haven't even loaded up the game since my last stream like 3 months ago. I haven't heard any updates or anything on the game that has interested me to come back at all. So yeah, sorry, I had no clue. Build a stairs. I think I got some of the materials, but not all of them. Oh, Kip, thank you as well for the sub. Thank you so much. 10-month streak. Yeah, I really do got to get some new stickers. Unicorn Overlord is a game? Okay, okay. Gotcha. Alright, let's see what I need again. So yeah, I got some of the materials for this thing in that dungeon. And I do have 103 of whatever that essence is in the bottom left. And then... Oh, so it looks like as long as you've seen the monster, you can summon it. I think? Or maybe killed it, because I'm not seeing the scorpion guy in here. But I did just see the bird, and he wasn't here before. This is the same statue. Still don't have the materials for him. Got the material for this guy. I'm not I guess there's just very minor differences between the orange crystal and the blue crystal, because I know we have one of each crystal right here. But it's... It looks like we have a lot of nature and air ones. I don't even know how we got those. I'll try cutting down a wrong tool. You tell me an axe can't cut down a tree? I can cut down this one just fine. Oh, it's the hedgehog thing. Looks like this thing also has an auto regenning passive. The battles in this game definitely aren't tough outside of like getting overwhelmed in that cave. I'm not seeing anything like when I complete a battle either, if I'm getting any items from them. Oh hey, there's another little bug dude. He's different from the last guy. Go. One hit and gone. I wonder, I don't know how many monsters are in the game. Kind of curious if those ones are going to pop up in here to make now. This one did. This might be the hedgehog too. I can't tell honestly. Let's try fighting the pink one. I wonder if the pink one's special in some way. Apparently it's tough. Okay. I mean, I'll give it a try. Okay. That does about a third of my health with the 3. This thing's at 7 health. I'll go for the guaranteed kill on that one. Alright, I'm below half. This thing's got a lot more HP, so I'm gonna try and... Oh. So apparently I should avoid the pink ones. Pink ones are dangerous. Still not sure where I get those materials though. It's like if I can't even beat the monsters in this area, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to beat them anywhere else. How did I even get over here? How do I get back to main town? Is there like a map? M doesn't do anything and I don't see like a mini map. Looks like there's some sort of daylight cycle, day-night cycle. Maybe I just wasn't supposed to go to that area yet. Let's see, I see one of these places was a shop, and I didn't actually look at what you can buy there or even what the currency is. I don't think that's it. There we go. Alright, what do you got? Shop. Okay. So that's the energy stuff is the currency. Glowing maple log, granite, spore, refined coal, and wind chime. That's all I can buy right now. Wind chime looks expensive, but I know that fossil. Where did I even get that from? So that's... I'm not gonna sell anything. I was just very curious. I'm kind of disappointed you can't buy the cores there or whatever. It looks like those are gonna be the rare resource that you need in order to make things. Oh, I see a chest. Gimme. Alright, there I saw I got some of the, like, the maple thing. So maybe that's how I got the other stuff too, is from the chests. I hope chests aren't the only way you can get some of those rare materials. Wait, can I just pick this up? Oh, I thought it gave me like an icon. Oh, yeah. Oh, it gives me the axe icon. Okay. Only in a very specific... I don't know, whatever. I don't think I need wood so bad right now. I literally just want to get more on my team than just one little guy. Alright. I guess I'll follow the path this time. I probably should have done that before. I guess I kind of did and then just went off. Maybe that wasn't the starting area I went to, even though I was one-shotting a few things. Repair the bridge. Alright, so this is just like, haha, you must cut down tree. It looks like each time you hit a tree, it can either give you a stick or, okay, maybe nothing. You can either get a twig or a log. It looks like it's not guaranteed one way or the other. Is that enough? Oh no, I need a lot more sticks. See, I can't, like, specifically get sticks. I see a little house down there, too. I wonder if that's something. I'll check it out. Okay, it looks like one of those shrines. This looks like some of the easier monsters. But they have a lot of HP, so maybe I'm not supposed... Oh, no, my HP, it does continuously go down. I thought I got healed, but I guess I just didn't take enough damage for it to matter before. Alright, I guess we'll find out what happens when I die now. I just lose money. Oh, and go back to the last spot. Now that's kind of lame, but I mean it makes sense. Collector, hello, welcome. New gamer and old one. It came out pretty much a year ago. I think it was like May 1st or something. So it's a new game for me. It's not like super new, and it's never gonna get any attention. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one streaming it. It was just a small developer made it. I happened to watch his devlog randomly, and then I'm like, wait, I have this game in my library. I should give it a try. And since I can't get into Temtem right now, it'd be a good time. I just want to cut down some trees. Leave me alone. No dev stream. I was working on stuff like during the monthly tournament the East was hosting earlier. And so I don't even have that much stuff I could even work on stream, because most stuff requires me to just watch tutorials as I'm doing it. There's very little I can do without tutorials at this point. And plus, I thought that the combat in this game was actually pretty much just like I was planning on having, but it looks like it's not all that much, so I'm a little bit sad in that way. But Millie, hello, welcome. You were streaming? I didn't even know you streamed. What were you playing? Thanks for the raid. How's it going? I can guess what you weren't streaming. Temtem. Elden Ring. Interesting. You're doing like a challenge run of any kind, or just like a first playthrough or something? Oh, I just tried to get past it and grab the chest. Didn't happen. First time? Awesome. Dying a lot. That's fair enough. Have you played some like the other Dark Souls games and such? I've never played them myself. I've kind of played them with a couple friends. We basically had a no experience, try not to die run before between all of us, but that's about the extent of it. It's kind of fun. You played all of them? Okay, gotcha. It's still tough. That makes sense. Alright, I got some feathers. I don't think that was in the material list for anything I needed. I wonder if I have enough sticks yet. You're just not good? Fair enough. Alright, I finally have enough. Bridge made. Okay, so blueberries, that's a new resource. That's kind of nice. I wonder if like most of the resources are going to be gated by having to complete little resource fetch quests. Kind of hope not, but I think that is going to be what it is. Why can't I log into Temtem? Here, I will show you guys what happens when I try and log into Temtem right now. If it wants to pop up. Actually, we'll just go over to this. Oh, there we go. It's full screen. Okay, there. So, continue. Oh boy, I can't wait for it to be my turn. Eventually. Soon. Come on. Yeah. I can't do anything. At all. I tried loading up some of my other saves on like the challenge runs. I thought, oh, maybe it'll reset my position or something and just end the battle. Like, I don't even care about the radar. But yeah, and it happened Friday night too, so it's not like the devs are even around to help me. So I had to miss out on the tournament today and all that. So is the Showdown game not updated? They ended support for Showdown. Like it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, this guy's cute. Pushing through. So apparently somebody was friends with the little guy. I too would be friends with that little guy. Yeah, Showdown just should have been a browser game. It should Showdown, or at least should have stayed a game. They said it didn't take like any resources, and all of a sudden now it's like, oh yeah. I'm probably like way too deep into. No, I mean this is still something I was seeing on the first route. I thought I was walking so far that I was gonna be facing stuff that's higher level, but it doesn't appear to be that way. I don't even know where I'm at right now. It's just a different spot at the village. Broken down. Oh wait, what did he say? Okay, no repeating dialogue. Must not have been important. Like, I could like try and get the materials to fix this house, but I don't even know what half of these are. I thought there was a different one with some simpler materials it needed. Could be wrong though. Even then, I still just don't have a clue. Oh, nice. There we go. See, those are the things I need. Got stuck in a PvP battle for a week in early access because they couldn't or didn't want to help us, and we had to wait for maintenance to get out of it. Oh, seriously? That's terrible. Like, and I'm like one of the bigger content creators for Temtem. Like, I'm not big, but if I go around telling people, like, I can't get into Temtem, the devs suck and don't want to help me, then that's going to leave an impression. Ugh, I just, and all, like, even if I don't say anything like that and I just literally say I'm stuck, it's not going to be a real great advertisement for the game. That, oh yeah, play this game that you can't even actually play because you'll crash and nothing's going to happen. Repair the bridge. See, I don't even have access to cut down these types of logs. I should go and try and upgrade my tools, I guess. I did see the anvil and back in the other area. What the quest told me to do is just like, okay, go to these towers. I'll give you an arrow that points to the tower, and you can go to that one first. So it's like you can see the little white arrow, but I try and follow it, and it leads me to a whole bunch of walls. So I need berries and sticks to upgrade the fishing rod. I need wood and stone to upgrade that. So I need to upgrade the axe first, then that'll let me cut down birch trees, and then I can get the better pickaxe by doing that. So I guess we just start mining. Get away from me, you smell. Alright, there we go. They should be able to help you now. But I posted in the forum back then and nothing happened. Oh, the forum? Okay, that's tough. That is really tough. I mean, I posted in the bug fixes because they don't have any other like indication of like when to help you. Why can you miss? Why does it let you select a miss? Are there? I guess. I don't know, I disagree with that. When these battles are so simple and mindless, you're just gonna click through them so many times. So I missed it, but Pocket Monsters, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, I guess I haven't tried fishing yet either. There's some water around. I could give that a try. I don't know if there's gonna like give me like water encounters that way. Is there no music? There is. I turned it down because it was so loud on the main menu. I hate the control scheme for this game. It's still pretty quiet. Let me try turning it up here. Pocket Monsters equals Collector God. You have like a second account? Thank you, I guess. Appreciate it. They had a literal thread about people being stuck back then, mainly because people got out of bounds so easily. That's kind of funny. Learn what you shouldn't do in a game. No, I am actually... I hate to say it, but I am learning some things like that. It is a relatively different genre. Like, I know it's a monster battler, but there's a lot of resource collecting in Overworld. And if you look at the reviews for this game, they are very mixed. I don't even know what I can do in there. Because people are like, this game suffers from an identity crisis. It's just like, does it want to be a monster battler? Does it want to be a resource collector? We don't know. Because the battle system... Yeah, sorry about that. Like, that's why I had to turn down. It's just like, you get out here and it's like super quiet, and then in certain areas it's extremely loud. I forgot I turned it up. That was my bad. Oh, that's also loud. Even besides it being loud for you, I'm turning it down for me after this. I was able to do it on OBS for now, but I don't even know if I am like at max level right now. Okay. There we go. Let's see. No, does it say? I'm only level 3? I mean, I guess that's fair, but I'm already practically one-shotting stuff. I have no indication of my XP bar. No, there it is. Okay. I guess I do have a bar. I'm out of curiosity, I'm gonna try and go back to my house to see if I can rest. Huge map, no mini map, everything looks the same. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe too. It's really hard to tell where I'm at. I think my house was this one? Maybe it was one of these. Is my house? Is this my house? Oh, there we go, okay. At least I think this is. But looks like there's no, like, bed. Do I have to go to one of those statues? Maybe the statues heal you? Wasn't terrible for us, but just weird how something like that gets through quality control. Volume levels are one of the easiest things to check. Yeah, 100%. Got enough berries for this guy. Oh, I need some birch wood, and then I can actually make one of him. I have no clue what that little white thing is on the left. It could almost be a fish, if you look at it right, but I don't think it is. I don't know. Pearl? Maybe. Okay. Make a better axe. Ta-da, my axe is upgraded. It's also like something else is this game does not feel rewarding. There's no little upgrade animation, which I guess is fine, but you could at least have some like sparkles and a noise like da-da-da-da, like Zelda or whatever. Rare feedback, this game's already a year old already. Oh, now I need more normal wood. I mean, there's feedback on the Steam page. I'll probably drop a feedback. Oh, feedback to player. Yes, that's what I'm not sure about. Like, even winning a battle is just like so unrewarding. Like, so I killed this thing, and it's just like no sound about the victory. It just continues the battle music. Why can I dodge roll? Couldn't tell you. I feel like these thin trees should give purely twigs, and then the big trees should give purely logs. Because, like, I want logs right now. I don't want sticks. I'm getting, like, 50-50. Nice. Heshra. Okay, there was a sound for making something. That's good. Oh, interesting. So there's no... Hold on. So there are 72 monsters in this game. pressed the wrong button. Okay. He starts out at level 2. That's a little interesting. I don't know what moves he's got, but we'll just put them both in the center right now because that seems to be the best spot to give them the widest option of attacks. Explore itch.io. I was thinking of doing that as well. If I didn't find out about this game, that was going to be my plan for today. It was to actually try itch.io. Itch.io. But the problem was, like, when I've looked on there before, it primarily consists of either mods, horror games, or like really simple test games, pretty much like I was planning on doing potentially. Which is like, it's not bad at all. And I still probably would do it at some point. I might even split this stream in half and do it. If I'm not making any progress in this game in like the next half an hour or so, I might just load, like, go and download a couple. Stairs. I don't even know what these materials are. I think the one on the left is granite, and then that looks like some scary crystal thing. It's got like a face on it. Yeah, so we could look through the itch.io and see if there's any goofy games that are worth trying. Just pick up, like, go to the bottom of the most popular of the new games, and then just play something. What I should really do is upgrade my pickaxe too. I don't want to explore too much, but we got a different biome now. Yeah, no, I can't do that yet. Also, what's interesting is, like, you can dash over the cracks, but you can't dash over the water. I don't mind that as much because it's definitely just for... Yeah, dang it. Just for progression difference. I'm gonna steal your stuff, whoever. Thanks. That looks like a fancy chest, so I'll probably go and actually try and get some of this wood. Yeah, that's even a different kind. So I just need to go and mine a whole bunch more wood. The other thing is, like, upgrading your tools in this game doesn't speed this process up at all. It only allows you to cut down new trees, which is fine. But if the majority of this game is going to be a process of gathering resources like this, then I would rather have ways to speed up the process. Like, even something like this where, like, the animation just completely misses, that doesn't bother me in the slightest. It doesn't. Because I know some people are, like, super picky and be like, ooh, she hit the tree. And it's like, nah, I don't care. I don't think I can get up to that chest area. I think that's the one that needs all those materials that I just have no idea. I don't know when these trees respawn either. Maybe it's during the day-night cycle. Because I cut down a lot of the trees that I know I have access to. I think I could just go back to the village and cut down the trees there. Yeah, the character sprite in this game is definitely on the simpler side, but that doesn't bother me any either. The bigger thing that bothers me, if anything, is just that it only has a forward and backward sprite. Like, even the running animation is just it's facing forward with dust to the left. Oh, interesting. So this thing, the little butterfly dude, this one's a different type. I think you can kind of see the types above the level. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know. It looks like this thing's a nature tank to me. And then the other thing looks like a support wind, but I thought it was a wind before. Yeah, I mean, like, when you have non-movement based combat like this, it's not even specifically... It just kind of removes a level of difficulty. Shoot, I don't even remember what I was doing. But it's just like, okay, you get 2 turns to attack. Right back here. Like, you'll always get to start with 2 attacks. And that isn't really difficult, because you can just focus down one single target. And when you just sit in the center and you're able to attack the entire board, it's just kind of like, okay, how is this any different than Pokemon? If it's a triple battle and speed is not a factor, because you always get advantage. Oh, right, this area. I wonder if I can take on... Oh, they're actually guarding it. There's a, like a invisible wall. Alright, we're gonna try and take out... Oh, is that a resist? It's an electric type? Or is it super effective? 119... I couldn't tell. It looked like a resist to me. Portal. I mean, some of the moves in the game seem kind of interesting. Types do not resist themselves. Good to know. Nice, got that one. I'm like still above half on each of these guys. Rest. I meant to click rest, I promise. Yeah, it's perfect use of that emote. That's why we have it. I guess you can see the items up in the top left, so I guess it's actually like at least I think those are items in the top left. I probably have to walk away and go and bring the other one back, let it respawn so I can fight it. The one I ran from on accident when they were at 2 health. Oh man, maybe all the things in this area. So maybe that was just a normal encounter. They're dancing around, swapping positions constantly for no reason. I mean, just sitting in the middle is definitely the best strategy. I mean, it'll probably be a bit different once I get some more levels, or some more monsters. But for now, it's still just kind of whatever. Oh, here's another statue. Can I make no, I'm one away from making the giraffe guy. I can make the toucan. I guess I got one of the little white thingamajigs at some point. Alright, so now I can make a whole bunch of the things. Oh, but I gotta... So this one costs 100, I only have 70. This thing also costs 100. Dang it. Yeah, I don't have a strong enough pickaxe to break that. I guess I just gotta fight some more stuff and get some more money. It's kind of the only thing I can think of. Okay. Can't I cut birch trees? I can cut birch trees. So you can't cancel a move once you've locked in. And it defaults to a missing spot, which is great. What is this? Quick travel to this dock and you repair the boat. I do not have an oar. Yo, Pinky, get over here. I don't know what the pink encounters are versus the other ones. That was kind of weird. It didn't light up the tiles like I was actually selecting them. Shoot. Why am I so weak? Did I get hit with something that like reduces my stats? Hanging on by a sliver. Oh, that was a mistake. I thought that would kill, but I guess that thing is just like a tank. Oh, he rested. Okay. I don't even have enough. No. And I'm losing money when I'm just trying to make it. Oh, it's so painful. I just want a full team. Yeah, see, it's not a shiny. It's more like it's the evolution system in this game, but it's more like a form-based system than evolution, as far as I'm aware. Even if it was a shiny, I have no way of capturing it because the monsters are based around. Okay, that was easy. They're based around like gathering materials and then making them at a shrine rather than actually catching them. Which I think is just fine. I'd almost rather it be that way. I don't have any... I'm not going to have a way to specifically capture monsters in my game either. Progression-based captures are alright. This game didn't explain how you get materials at all. Or like, for the evolutions. Alright, so I can make one guy. Do I want the giraffe? Do I want the toucan? Or do I want the thing that I don't even know what it is? So of course we're going to go with the one I didn't even know. Fire type? Alright. Get something new. Sure, you can be over there. This game fully released or EA? Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it's fully released. Yeah, it's in 1.2. It's in 1.2, so it's fully released. I mean, there's a whole bunch of trees here. I really should cut them down just because I've needed the wood, and I know I will need more wood. Also, the little arrow that told me where I was going is gone. I wonder if I have to go back. Like, if the shrine we passed is actually the one it told me to go to. Yeah, wrong tool. Doesn't seem to be any limit on inventory space, at least right now. Let's grab some extra birch wood too. I don't know how much I need to upgrade my pickaxe. It's not like a super big priority, I don't think. I guess to go further left, I will need to upgrade my pickaxe. So I probably should grab some more birch. I hope I have enough in this area, because I don't really want to go back all the way in some other areas. Get me out. Alright, so trying to remember where I'm at again. So like this, it gives me no indication of how to actually get in. I will try doing these battles again. It looks like I'm healed. I'm assuming it's because I went to the Scorch, okay. I'm assuming it's because I went to the statue place. This seems to be a healing spot. I did no damage! And it has to be super effective. There's no way this dude made a game where fire is not very effective against nature. Oh. It looks like it does a secondary effect. Or maybe that's the tile effect? Hold on. Yeah, tile effect, okay. Oh dang, the dude's... he's gone. This thing's so tanky. Yeah. I think this thing also has to rest. Yeah. No. It should be done now. Hopefully, by beating these two, it'll let me into the dungeon there. Okay. Let's say hall or mall. That doesn't matter. It almost looks like it said mall. Yeah, is this like a switch? Can I hit it with something? Yeah, I don't even know where I'd begin with trying to unlock that door there. Gives me no indication of being able to do so. Did those oh, it's just like, it's because the it was becoming nighttime. Can I take a nap here? I can, but why? What does that do? Is it actually changing it from day to night? It is. Alright. I don't even have those materials to trade. Is there a reason to put monsters behind each other? Like, can't hit a monster that's behind another one without AoE? Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. At first, I was like so excited. I thought it was going to be like some position-based battling, just like Enchanted Arms, and kind of like I'm making. But then I actually got into the game, and now I'm just kind of like, what? I think that helps me none. I don't even remember where that village was that had the bridge that needed repairing. I don't have a clue. Like, this all seems like new area to me, so I'm sure I'm going the wrong way. This one's red. I kind of want to fight it. Let's go. I have a map on the menu. Have not noticed that. It's good to know. Compass on the bottom right. The colored dots are the 6 shrines, which doesn't really help me a whole lot. I did completely miss the stupid map though. But if it's really just in the menu, that one's on me. Okay. It just died on its own. Unless one of my guys has like thorns. Well, I hate to say it, but this doesn't really help me. I can see the towers, because you got like the green and the purple one towards the top, which is like the plant and the spirit, and you got the wind in the bottom left, fire directly left, and like the blue on the bottom right. But I'm gonna have to say this is probably the most disappointing map I've ever seen. That is... Oh, hey, some different berries. Or, nope, it's just a different bush. Hello there, sketchy man. Can I zoom out? Well, here's the thing, like... No, I cannot. There's no mouse in this movement. It is all keyboard movement. Wick gains an affinity for fire. Okay. So we're in a different biome now, before we even did anything in the last one. And Wick apparently just changes types as a normal monster would. Okay. Change when they found the fabled beast, no tech. Came back, found it scorched, desecrated. Bring belief into the land. So the fabled beasts are like the legendaries, and they sit at the top of the towers. They kind of already went over that. But it's like... What is going on? can I get a statue somewhere so I can make a new teammate? There's just randomly people about to blow up the mines. Topic of control. Something interesting I've seen was somebody talking about controller support and how normal controller support allows people with disabilities to map their special controllers to play the game. Something you would have never considered. Yeah, I've actually seen some of those videos. Like the amputees and stuff with some really like fancy controller setups, and they're still like playing games even regardless, and it's super cool and inspiring to see. I'm trying to remember, there was like a YouTube channel, the Champutee, I think is his name. He had a really cool story. Definitely recommend checking him out. Important business in the mines. You can thank our boss Phil for that. Thanks, Phil. Till we get paid. Oh, they're on strike. Can't blame them. Mine workers have it tough. Actually, will you help us? Thanks, Sage Guy. Big office building there. I don't see anything big or office building around. Hui. Give an offering to the shrine. Complete the quest. Yeah, sure. I wanted to complete the quest. What is that thing? That's disgusting. It's like worse than Lickitung. Okay, well, I couldn't avoid that one. Oh, hold on. I didn't even see this guy as a second move. Inspire? Potentially. Potentially! So it's a support monster. Interesting. Easy enough, get some money back, because I spent some money unlocking that shrine. Oh, I don't have the upgraded pickaxe. I knew I was going to need it. I didn't think I'd need it at this point. Oh, what? I should have looked at the health. That thing died so... Why am I one-shotting things in the second area? That's kind of another thing I worry about with games that don't have a direction, is where does the difficulty spike, if at all? Like, if I am facing the first boss right now, that's fine. But why does it let me choose at the very start which shrine I want to go to if they're not all approximately the same difficulty? So I'm kind of thinking, oh, this is just going to end up being a thing where once you get a team, you're just kind of like set. Somebody who didn't think they needed controller support for their game got the ability asking for it. Well, I can definitely see that, but I am planning on having a mobile game, and it's going to be turn-based. Like, I'm going to really just focus on mobile game for mine. And even if once I do eventually get it onto Steam, I could add controller support, but I think it would be easy enough to do for the most part with even one hand, just because it's not like super reaction time based. I feel like most of those games that would really want it are ones like even Elden Ring, where you just have to issue so many commands in a really specific time. I don't know what these shrines are for at all. This entire thing seemed kind of pointless. On the bright side, I was able to open that chest from up here because cliffs don't exist. And for those of you who were wondering why I was very frustrated with an overworld from Magnamon, it was kind of along these lines. Even though it didn't even last long, it's just when I'm not even planning on making an overworld, it just gets so stupid. Oh, shoot. Implement something that scales up enemies depending on how many shrines you've done. If you make it open. Yeah, I do wonder if that's what they did here. I'm hoping that's the case, but not sure. Ah, shoot. And then it just dies. See, that is the second time that's happened now, and I don't know why. Yeah, I really need to find a shrine, and there's just no indication of one around here at all. Can I pick this up? Old treasures. At least this one explains how to get into it. Okay. Oh, there's a shrine. Okay, thank you. Alright, and I don't have any money because I spent it all on those shrines that did nothing at all. What was the whole... Well, aren't you supposed to set these things on fire, buddy? Oh hey, it's my dude, except he's fire. Yeah, I mean, when you just make the same monsters a different typing, but in the same area, it also is really lame in my opinion. Because it's just like, when you go to a new area, I want to see new monsters. I do not want to see the same ones I've seen for the last 3. Like, the last hour in the initial plains biome in the fire area. Just a different color palette. Where are the 72? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, they have to be somewhere. Like, I'd rather go to a new area that has, like, so if there's, like, 5 guys in an area, 5 monsters, and I would rather have, like, 2 or 3 new ones in every area, probably more like 3 new ones in every area, than rather have one area with, like, 6 new all at once. I need to do one more battle. Get over here. Ooh, like, see this. This thing looks cool. Why can't I have been facing a whole swarm of these things? Alright, so I could make that thing. I think that's like the weasel thing. Oh, That's the little guy we keep running into. I don't have the slightest clue what this one is. Toucan or giraffe. Oh, there's the little snake guy. We just need a whole bunch of different kinds of wood I don't have yet. I guess I'm gonna go with the bird. Patol. I guess he's a nature type, so that's probably not great. He's ranged, so party. You know, this is fine. We'll do that. Yeah. It looks like they have classes. I don't know what the little diamond shovel's supposed to be, but you can see the archer next to the plant icon and the shield next to the hedgehog, which makes sense. So he's a tank. Other dude's ranged. I don't. It's supposed to be like bruiser, like a spear or something. Can I upgrade that pickaxe yet? No, I don't have enough birchwood. Elden Ring is the same thing with its enemies. Most of the time you fight the same stuff, maybe marginally different in the big world. But Elden Ring focuses, like piddle enemies, who cares in a game like that? And this one, the whole, like half the draw is the monsters themselves. Like, you're going to play a monster tamer for the monster designs. I feel like Elden Ring, you basically, like, the bosses are important, but the piddle enemies, who cares? Like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe people really do love seeing bandit with sword and typical, like, flying bird annoyance or whatever else is there, but... Okay, you need the little money for every little thing you do in this game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm already pretty burnt. I just got an error. I tried to save and quit and the game gives me an error. I don't even know if it's saved anything. You gonna let me out of the game at least? If it doesn't save, then I'm probably just gonna refund it. Like, I don't like refunding games, especially from small creators, because then I feel really bad. Yeah, I'll just keep it around. Maybe I'll play it another day, and if I really feel like refunding it, I can, but I see no reason. It wasn't that bad. It's definitely grindy, and misses a lot of marks, but okay. Let's hop over. You know what? That is not supposed to be on screen right now. Alright. So updated my title so now people don't pop into here. So let's see. Browse games. Can I look for the most recent? Yeah, let's last day. Games came out on the last day. Just browse turn-based strategy. I guess that's an option too. Turn-based strategy template. Bomb dia turn-based strategy, but you are RNG. Watch trailer. Okay, that's a 14-minute video. I just thought it would be a short little thing. It's just like can't tell if some of these games are serious or not. Tomato versus pear. Nice. I'm initially looking to see if there's anything similar to what I'm doing. And I'm not immediately seeing it. Is there a way to sort these by no, I thought there would be like most relevant, like highest reviewed. It looks like all of these have turn-based in the title though. Searching most recent isn't the best. I'm not doing this at this point just because I want to play a good game. I'm doing this oh wait, my yeah, I'm not doing this to play a good game, okay? I'm just kind of like, what are other people who are like developers making simple games doing? And then like, what can I learn from somebody who's trying to make a game and then not make the same mistake? Or what did they do good in a small game that's is something that I could implement? So it's just like I could look for like could try and go like tactics games. This one's 2 players. This one's just called Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics and Slay the Spire had a baby. Might might click on that one. Advance Wars meets Fire Emblem. This one looks more cartoony. A lot of these seem very similar, honestly. It feels like there's not a lot of people that make tactics games that go outside of the Fire Emblem formula. It feels like they're just Fire Emblem or just Advanced Tactics or something. Crab Raid Tactics. I'm trying to. Why is that not bigger? It just seems so stupid. You really have a lot of goofy games. All right, is this one free? June 2023 came out last year. All right. Oh boy, the big green download button. I remember when I fell for that a few times when I was a kid. All right. Seven Sins, hello, welcome. It's got pretty nice art, I agree. Yeah, I mean, this one looked the best. It looked mildly interesting. Like, I thought it would be kind of fun to play like a basically an MS Paint game too, but let's extract all these. Do. Should make a new folder for the H.io games. Because I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing or not, but it'd be kind of fun, you know? Could even just make it another channel point reward of go download an itch.io game and play it for a little while. Maybe not, but you know. It's downloading. Scroll down on the page a little bit. Is there a way to see like reviews? Still alive. Rip. I want to like it more. Oh no, we'll play the game first, and then maybe it would be fun to read some reviews. Okay. Let me. Let me get back to the other. Music's a little bit loud, but it always is at the start. Alright, options. 10%. Let me know if this is too loud for you guys. Alright. Shuffle tactics, I guess. So, we have a really great tutorial here that totally throws us into the game. Receive 1 armor. Jump to target enemy tile. No, it's gotta be in a straight line. I think that's about all I'm able to do. Yeah, no. Like, get over here. Okay. I do not want to. I just want to attack him. Yeah, it definitely gives us Slay the Spire vibes for sure. Pick a card. It's really just trying to cop. I mean, it's not like it's copying, but there's a lot of games that just really just love Slay the Spire and try and take heavy inspiration from it. Still actively play Temtem? Yes, I think I'm like top 3 on ladder right now. It's just I literally got stuck on Friday and cannot move. Otherwise, I would be playing right now. I just don't stream all that much because I usually just sit down for like 3 or 4 games a night. And even though that takes an hour, I'm not always like looking the best and kind of just want to relax. Usually work on my game in between queues and stuff. I like this. This sounds good. How about you? You still playing a lot? I know our time zones aren't always the best for running into each other. Can I take back my movement? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I don't really have anything I can do. Archer's awesome. Oh no, this one's not. Nice. Choose one every 6 turn. HP sounds good. I didn't even read what this was. I don't even know what the. Receive 12 damage. Hurt one enemy. Next to hurt enemy. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go with you. Inflict 1 stun and it costs 0. Yeah, let's go with that. Three defensive cards in my deck. Figures. I'm not sure what Bloodlust does, but you know, we'll just kind of click buttons because that's about all I know how to do here. Like, I mean, oh, it's just like a summoner, dude. Okay. Stream's quite laggy. Can someone else confirm or not? I have no idea. On my end, I'm not getting anything. No, 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 no. I did not just move their game. That sucks. The fact that you can't undo your movement is awful. I despise it. Like, that alone. I wonder why that's happening. See if I can close some stuff in the background. Maybe I just downloaded a virus. Shuffle Tactics doesn't actually exist. Bitcoin miner that came with the game download. Can you guys hear me at least? Or is it that bad that you can't even hear me? I know you said there was ads, which I'm not even really sure why. I only have preload ads on, but maybe it's just makes it do something anyways. You got back in? Okay. It's Twitch ads, even though there's some. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Twitch is really be getting desperate. Like half our viewers dropped during it. Good thing I don't stream for views, because that'd suck. Still can't kill this thing. Like, all he's doing is running. A lot of card games like this lately. Have you played Slay the Spire? I mean, they pretty much are all like this. Like, ever since Slay the Spire came out, it influenced like the entire turn-based genre. So you can't move unless you kill something in the way. I literally don't have any ranged attacks, so I'm stuck chasing after this guy. Until I draw my leap card. Sounds fine, only the video's lagging? Okay, thank you. Might just call it quits with this one then, and see if I can play something else that's less laggy. Consider a wish list? I'm sorry, but no. It fixed itself now. Yeah, it probably happened because I did close the game. I'm not sure why that game. It might be something with the code that's just was taking up a lot of extra processing power for no reason, even though my computer's pretty good. I gotta move my go back to internet. I think it definitely could have been something like that. Alright, this one also looked kind of interesting. Has like a Bloons Tower Defense art style. .3D cartoony, but it almost looks like there's like too much movement. Like everything is constantly moving a whole lot. Like even down here, just like the dude with his sword, he's just like, you're standing still, dude. You don't need. Oh. Oh, I wanted to check out the review on that one though. I want to like it more. Like the atmosphere, like, aesthetic, it's cool. But their landforms can't see or select the tile behind a hill. Yep, that was something I saw. Worse if there's a character in front of where you want to go. Get stuck on the prize screen. You can rotate the camera. Really? I guess I didn't figure that out. They didn't have a tutorial in the thing, so fair enough. Pretty much moved away from Temtem completely. PvP is just not catching you anymore with the decline amount of opponents. PvE has no real long-time motivation. 100%, yeah. I do love the PvP when you get a match, but the queues are, on average, about 18 minutes nowadays. And that's not okay. Like, if you're not doing something else in the meantime, you really just can't sit down for a session of Temtem anymore. It literally has to be, like, your secondary game, and that's just so lame. Curious about their new project though, and we'll definitely have a look at it. Temtem Swarm 2 looks interesting. I am in the boycott boat. I'm just not gonna. I mean, I'm not interested in Temtem Swarm. I'm not interested in those types of games in general. And the fact that it's taken development time away from Temtem itself is really sad. And I don't know what project down below is gonna turn out to be, but. I hope it's something good, but I'm not getting my hopes up. It sounds like they're just going away from the monster taming genre entirely and just using the Temtem characters for stuff, and that is not something I approve of. Bullet holes, yeah, that's it. Tactical war. Kind of like basically what I'm doing is I'm judging based on the art. When this one looks much better when it's smaller. I click on this one and it looks awful. What is this? I mean, I guess it almost looks like a chess aesthetic. Maybe that's what they're going for. This one looks more like a typical tactics game when you got a whole bunch like a set unit types. It almost looks like chess. You have specific like it gives off kind of chess vibes. It kind of sucks though. It looks like when you search up here for like games, it won't come up with a tag because if you click on the tags, there's no like turn-based tactics anything on here as far as I saw. Maybe there is, maybe that would help if I could find it. There's 15 pages of tags, I guess I missed. There is turn-based strategy, Is there a way to search for a tag? Oh, no, there, yeah. I didn't even see that over there. I haven't used this website a whole lot. uh, Turn-based strategy. There we go. And it's sorted by popular. Battle for Wisnar. I saw this one when I was just looking initially, and it looks like this was an actual game that somebody just it went open. The code was available, and somebody just reposted the thing. Warnament. A lot of these are just like the first three out of the top four are like just war games. Even this one seems like a space age war game, which is fair. It definitely seems like that's kind of what this genre leans towards. Dungeon drafters. That one's caught my interest. Maybe I'll look at that. It's another like card based one. It hasn't taken development time from Temtem. It's been developed by another studio. They just sold the rights to the Temtem IP and provided models. A small new team to help a little, but none of the Temtem devs have been transferred. I forgot about that. They said that. I thought it was only like partially developed by that other company. It was like half and half sort of thing. But yeah, I forgot they announced that it technically wasn't what was taking the devs' time away, and that's actually Project Down Below that's been taking all the time. Either way, I hate that they just took took away development from Temtem, even if it wasn't Swarm. Project Down Below better be something insane. But at this point, it's just like it gives off the same vibes as I'm kind of imagining the Riot RPG. It's kind of what I'm imagining they're gonna go with is a MMORPG sort of thing. Could be completely wrong because we got zero information on it besides a name, but that's just what it sounds like to me. Cool page, yeah, I do like it, but I don't know. It looks like a full game. I'm kind of just looking for something to just play around with for a little bit, something to just kind of test. Yeah, like you can actually buy the full game here for $25. Okay, I already do not like the camera angles of this. Crypto Casino. Not really. Uh, I don't know. Some of the art on these just isn't hitting. This one. This one seemed kind of interesting. I like the art. If Halo 2 would have loved to get further updates for Temtem, but you understand it. Temtem was not built with larger expansions in mind. I know, like, initially it wasn't, but you'd think after the initial success it had, that they would have changed their mind and been like, oh my goodness, this is something we can make even bigger than it already is. But it wasn't. That was never in their mind. They didn't change expectations. I'm having a hard time understanding the gameplay in this one. All I see is a whole bunch of cards, more cards. Like I'm assuming this here is the battle screen. I'm just failing to understand what this even is. I mean, this is definitely the tactics games we have at home. like, uh, I look at these and I mean, like, art is definitely going to be important. Because it's like, it's not like a lot of this art is bad. Like, I'm not going to go and say, like, the art on this one is bad. And I bet if we even click on it, Yeah, I mean, this is just like a stylistic choice. But I mean, something closer to, I don't know. I'm not a fan of like this football. Wait, what even is? Why is that even on here? Football drama. I want turn-based tactics. Itch, itch.io games are basically all indie devs. Yeah, I mean, I know that. I'm curious how many games have been on here that are ones that developers really hoped would be like larger commercial games, or if these are all just kind of test games in some level. Game art's really difficult. I haven't thought much about that yet, but I can imagine it's hard to look good, get attention, and just like stand out. But you also want to like explain like what your game is. But that like a title is also important. Civilization. Like this one's looks good initially. Like you got what looks like your battle in the like arena in the background. You have your title. Title looks good. I would say this one's all right. Yeah, I think I'll give this one a shot. That way we can actually get doing something rather than just scrolling infinitely. Where they structured their combat system and so on makes you think they never had a plan as an MMO. I believe it was supposed to be a solo co-op Pokemon-like game from the start, and they decided on MMO light later. Yeah, I'm not. I could see that where they just start making a game and they're kind of like, oh, our this isn't any different from any of the rest of the Monster Tamer games out there. And so, what do we do to make it different? Let's make it an MMO. That's a great idea. You're hired, sort of thing. I mean, uploading on itch.io is free, and on Steam you gotta buy like a dev pass for $50. I mean, $50 is isn't bad at all in my opinion, but for a test game, I guess it's not something you'd ever want to upload. I don't know how this already got on screen. It's. I'm glad you guys can't hear it though, because it's super loud. Limited by early development that was structured to be solo co-op. Yeah, maybe. On Kickstarter to be an MMO. Yes, it was, but that doesn't mean that. I just can't turn it down, please. Let's try clearing some things out on my computer. I think if anything, it's actually like a space problem on my computer. Is it any better? Oh, see, I kickstarted as an MMO. Yes, it was, but that doesn't mean before it was even released on Kickstarter that their plans weren't different before. Because normally when you go on to Kickstarter, you at least have some gameplay, which they did. It looks like they had about like half of the first island done at that point, and I think, or maybe even some of the other ones. I don't even remember what the Kickstarter trailer was like. But either way, I'm assuming that even before it went on Kickstarter, or I didn't think about it before, but I could see that Seven Sins point on that. Okay, Aquamancer. It's the only reason you can think of why the raids would not be 5-player fights, but everyone's fighting by themselves. I believe the combat system only allows for solo battles, and 2 players are only possible if you're in a co-op session. Necessity of being in a co-op group already for Digilayers. Being able to host a lobby online kind of confirmed that theory for me. Yeah, that's actually a lot of good thoughts I hadn't even considered. Interesting. Fairy, is this a healer? Weaken enemy attacks. Defensive knight, so I definitely want this guy. I like tanks. Power from melee. Maybe too squishy for my taste. Recover, but her low health points. Okay. Powerful range damage dealer. Okay. So, I mean, this game's kind of interesting. I'm already kind of liking the whole vibe it gives off. Because it looks like you can just have whatever combo of 5 that you... Oh, no, you can only have a maximum of 2 of each kind. Healer, so there's these 2 for healers. Control. I definitely want an archer for some damage. Kinda want to try out this thingamajig too. Use on a mercenary to restore 4. What are mercenaries? Was that one of these guys? Maybe that's just what they're called, like in general, mercenaries. Also, let me move the chat back onto the screen. My webcam too. I'll have to modify my OBS if I'm planning on doing this a lot in the future. Are you guys still able to see everything well enough? This movement to cure. I'm guessing that's some form of regen. What is cure? Cure's it's status cure. Okay. Can be used every turn. Restores 2. Why would you not run this? Every turn you can heal 2? I don't know what that is. +3 resistance. I kind of like that. Let's make like a super tank or something. Missing team name. I don't know how to type in my team name. Okay, I guess it doesn't give me like a cursor here. Test team. There we go. Enter. Fight. Can I not fight? Why? Enter. Okay, so I think I figured out the problem. This is purely a PvP game, and there is no PvE at all. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, can I just throw some random stuff in here then? We'll just throw like all the random things I didn't use. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, at the beginning of the match, players must place their mercenaries. Oh, okay. Let's move this guy over here. No, let's do this. I'll have this healer kind of stay over here. Oh, let's move the healer over here. Because he'll kind of follow the tank forward, and then this thing doesn't like to move a whole lot. Apparently it does more damage when it doesn't move, so we'll try that. So, end turn. Okay. Oh, I'm playing both sides, though. That's not what I meant to do. Like, so it really is local only at this point, and that's sad. Or you have to create an account. And I'm not going to create an account for a game. I'm just playing for testing purposes. But we can at least like check out what the game's about. Sword slash. Can I move here? You have to double click. Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely not a fan of that part. Playing against myself is just really awkward. Okay. So you need to have vision of an enemy to attack them in here. You can't attack behind, even with an archer. That's kind of weird. That's about all I can do. Oh, hey, there's a bag of stuff. There's another bag of stuff. Alright, so it looks like he's actually blinded? No. Big melee attack. So it's a spread move. And the other guy took less damage because of what I used before. So you can see the stuff on the side, I guess, of what their stats are. So the arrow in that purple cloud's actually slow. Stalked. Archer attacks deal +1. Fly. Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. All that does is slow. That's kind of lame. I don't know, this is way too slow for me, but I mean, not to mention I'm playing against myself, which is so lame. I was really hoping, like, the game looks interesting. Hey, nice commercial, thanks. Needed that. Doesn't even have any more, like, anything with it. Okay, back to the drawing board. Let's see, where were we? We were down here. Wizard chess? No. HERO Game Jam project? Fishy business? How is this a turn-based strategy? Is it roguelike? I'm too curious. It doesn't really go through a whole lot. It looks like it's basically a roguelike sushi shop or something. It's kind of an interesting thought though. Bumpers 64 and broadswords. I almost wish you could like randomize the selection on here and then just, pick one. Like if I was to close my eyes, scroll up and down and all around and then pick this one. Well, apparently I clicked on the wrong button. You should have art like this for your game. Which game? I've scrolled through so many. Yeah, I didn't know you were making a game. That's pretty cool. Are you like a game developer, like in a company, or just doing one for fun? Let's see, where did I end up? What even? How do people come up with stuff like this? What? Surprised that's even legal. That looks like the girl from Kill la Kill. Superstar strategy. Okay, this one doesn't look too bad. Oh, there's another one right next to it too. No, why does it go back to up here? That's so lame. It's like you click on one, it's just like you're gonna get punished. All right, Mini Galaxy. This one, yeah, this was the other one that looked kind of. Oh, this one's $3.99 though. I was just looking for some free extra fun. One for fun, 2D top-down RPG, Zelda-like. Gotcha, gotcha. That's pretty cool though. What engine you using? You've been working on it a while. And yeah, art is not my strong suit at all. I'm ending up spending a good chunk of money on some art for my game, which is probably silly in the end, just because it's not gonna get any traction. But as long as I can make a pretty cool game and like show it around to people, I think that would just be really awesome in itself. It would also look really good in a resume too, down the road, to be like, yeah, I made this game. So in the end, that's about as good as I'll ask. A roulette game. Looks like some Danganronpa. Monster Tactics. Tactical game with giant monsters. I mean, so many of these just look the same. But I guess that's just kind of how a tactics game is. Oh, this one's like 6 years old. Made in Godot 2.1. That's crazy. Uh, this is more like scrolling through and just if anyone sees anything that looks interesting to you in chat, just like let me know too. Just I'm just seeing anything that catches my interest. So like something like this Atlantis, this looks very plain. As even like Tenderfoot Tactics, this also looks very plain. It's like a lot of these things just aren't even catching my attention. Shade, this one looks like a test game somebody made. Barn battles. This one looks kind of goofy. Oh, like something like this. No, like the art. This art is something that's just disgusting. Not a fan. Started in Unity quite a while ago. Abandoned it because making 2D games in Unity was kind of meh. Using Godot now. It's been super awesome. Yeah, Godot feels good. I never tried Unity. Probably would have been nice, but for 2D games, I've definitely heard that Godot's the way to go. Um, this one looks like a typical turn-based RPG. Art's definitely one of the better ones, though. Tactic cards. Doesn't look like it's really primarily reaching. It doesn't look fully translated, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd give that one a try. Here's a game, alright. I don't know. I'm getting a little burnt. I was kind of hoping that maybe today I would get pinged by somebody that, oh, we've fixed you and you can now play Temtem again, but that does not seem to be the case. Because that's probably really what I want to do. I could just like load up TFT and play a game of that. No. So I'll probably play like one game of TFT just for fun. Speaking, and then I'll probably head off. I know that, or I guess I did see that you redeemed Draw Temtem from memory. I will do that before the stream ends. But we'll hop into a match first. Manic, hello, welcome. Someone needs to fix my Temtem? I sure wish somebody would. I sure wish they would. It wasn't anything I did, it was just a bug. Alright. Yuck. Don't like any of these options. What happened, I was just doing a radar and queuing up for PvP, and all of a sudden it just decided that my turn was never going to start. I could not tell you why. And so I glitched out, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's just a really weird bug, but I can't do anything. I'm completely screwed. May I close? Okay, so TFT is really picky, but that's whatever. Triple Garen start. If anyone doesn't know, this is just like the League of Legends teamfight tactics. I honestly play it a whole bunch. I don't play a lot of ranked. I usually play double up, so if anyone saw that I was bronze, that's why. Anyway, why can't I just tab off? I'm trying to fix the title. Whatever. Alright, there we go. I know a fair amount of people from Temtem also play TFT just because it's such a big game and it really reaches out to the turn-based fans. as much as anything else does nowadays. Got a fortune emblem, so yeah, I mean, I've debated on streaming TFT a lot of different times, because I'm just like, one of my friends was initially going to start streaming this as well, like Jardner, the guy who was going to help me develop the game, and because he's usually the one I play double up with. But we ran into an issue where he pretty much works until midnight every day, and I'm working during the day, so our shifts are almost opposite, so we never find time to play together. So if I was to do that, I'd end up just playing solo, like I'm doing now. But when you're playing solo, there's a lot less stuff to talk about to keep an audience interested. Because it's just like, oh, okay, I lost. I am trying to get money for fortune stacks. It's just like, I don't know how much experience any of you guys have with TFT to know how in depth I should talk. And either way. I'm in game dev too. I am not like good. Like I just a few months ago, like 2 months ago, was like, you know, I'm gonna try making a game because Temtem's going downhill. I have a lot of free time on my hands. I've got a full-time job to actually spend some money on whatever I'd need related to the game. It's something I've always kind of thought about doing, and the game I wanted to make, there really wasn't anything like it out there. So it's just like, okay, well, maybe I'll just give it a shot then. So I've been working on a game for a couple weeks. I mean, at first my plan was like, oh, I'll start making some games that are really small, just to get used to game dev, because I'm starting from zero. I don't have any experience with programming, coding, anything of the sort. I'm just some dude with a dream is all. And so that's where I started. So I watched a whole bunch of tutorials, and then I'm like, okay, let's start out by making like a Pong clone. Everyone knows Pong. It's very simple. You just bounce a ball between two boards. And then I'm like, I don't have any motivation for it. I don't want to make Pong. I want to make my game. And so it's like my plan isn't to become a game developer. I'm not planning on quitting my job to develop games. No, I just want to make one game, more or less for fun, because I think it would be cool. And if it does well, that's awesome, and I would love for that to happen. It would be really cool, though, just to be able to have a game be like, hey, you want to go play this game that I made together? Like, even with just some friends or a group of people. Like, I could literally make balance changes and stuff. I think that would be awesome. I mean, that's just kind of the goal. I did a video a little while back when I was starting out about where I actually wanted to go. Oh shoot, I want the giant belt. About my idea, kind of in depth. And then after I found out I had no motivation for like Pong, I'm like, okay, well, let's do something I would want to do. Let's try and make a Pokemon game, basically. But rather than using Pokemon Essentials or something, let's try and make it from scratch. So I tried that, and overworld movement sucks. It is horrible. I hated it. And so I quickly found that wasn't working. And that was kind of like 2 weeks ago now. And so now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I'm just going to jump into making the game I want to make. And if I have to do like 3 or 4 iterations of it, that's fine, because I have motivation to do this, and this is what I want to do. And everything I'm learning will be completely dedicated towards the end goal. if I was working on other games, if I have other genres or however else I would do it, that wouldn't be the case. I mean, and I have been making some progress. It's been kind of nice. I feel like I'm doing a lot more than I've been able to on the other ones. It feels a lot more rewarding, and so I'm probably going to continue like that. And then at least until I hit a wall. If it gets really bad, I'll probably swap things up and try and tone it down a little bit. But for now, this is what I got. If anyone's curious, there should and wants to like see more about my project or it's like check in on me and stuff, there is a link in my Twitch. It should lead to my Twitch. It should be a Discord invite, and you can join there. I've been posting some weekly updates with some monster design leaks as well, and it's just where I'll post like a lot of my announcements for the time being. At some point, I'll hopefully sooner rather than later, I'm going to set up some social medias as well. Not that I'm a fan of social media, but it's just a good way to get information out there and help people recognize your game. Dang, I'm actually going to lose. Or I'm going to win. So much for lose streaking. It's also, and for anyone watching on YouTube, if anyone for some reason made it this far. That sucks. Then you can check out my stuff, or my Discord link in the description as well. But alright, I missed a lot of chat going on that rant, so see a lot of friends playing TFT, seems to be very popular, it's fun. It's the absolute same for you. You got a programming background but had absolutely zero game dev knowledge. Had the idea for this game in your mind for many years now. You start with smaller projects to learn game dev, but you just can't. It's exactly like me. No motivation working on stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in all the research I did too, it sounds like that's a super common thing. And like, as unfortunate as it is, it sounds like most, if not all, the projects end in failure just because it's if you don't have experience, there's just some things you can only get experience with by making another game. Like, I have no idea what the release process is like for a game. I'll probably try and get that with a demo at some point. Like, I'm not planning on making the full game right away. I'm planning on making just a small portion of it. I think in the game dev realm, they call it MVP, minimum viable product. Just basically just getting something out there in order for people to play and get some early feedback on. And that's kind of my thought right now, is just to get that out, because I think that's an area of experience that I'm just going to need, that I can't get from watching tutorial videos or something. And at some point I'll have to join some like game dev communities and ask for help with things that people are going to laugh at me for being like, this is so simple, why didn't you know this? It's like, because I'm not experienced. I didn't get a degree in this. You'll have to redo many parts of your game later rather than do this work on projects you're not passionate for. Yeah, exactly. Would you post progress on your project on my Discord? It should be linked on the Twitch, and then it's just in the like project updates chat within the Discord. Why's my team planner still? Yeah, I mean, I've just Giant's Belt, Giant's Belt, Giant's Belt. I'm going for triple Warmogs Annie. I'm just gonna hit 7 and probably roll. I really wanted like Fortune 5. I probably should have rolled for a Tristana earlier. I'm not used to playing Fortune. This is not the strategy I normally go, but the Wandering Trainers literally just changes the entire way you have to play these games, and I hate it. I have certain strategies I understand. I have like 4 or 5 different strategies depending on which augments I go or I get, but as soon as Wandering Train or Sentinels happens, you get 3 traits, and you pretty much have to go at least 1, maybe 2 of them. And if you get bad luck on the trait lottery, then you can get screwed very easily. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to salvage anything I can. What I really want is an Annie. Annie's definitely going to be my carry. Annie's one of the strongest units in the game. At least it feels that way. This guy's just going the meta strategy. Just fair enough. There's an Annie right there. I'm definitely gonna grab that if I get the chance. I know there's a spatula, but I'm not going any of the spatula strategies. Game didn't give me any of them. People going mythic and get mythicals. Yeah, like this guy, he's in a really good spot. That guy got a stage emblem, so he's pretty much set. Storyweaver or Ghostly. Yeah, nice and easy. Faded. Or no, Heavenly. Yeah, I too wish I just had free Omnivamp for my entire team. Alright. If I could get another Fortune Emblem, that'd be cool, but it ain't gonna happen. Looking cool. How will the combat work? Combat's going to be very similar to like Enchanted Arms. It's just a game I played on my streams and posted on YouTube just recently after figuring out the idea. It's basically going to be that like movement-based attacks. So you'll have to move to a square, and then you'll have something that does damage in like 3 tiles ahead of you, or maybe in like an X pattern that's like 2 tiles out. So in order to position yourself to attack enemies, you have to move into certain grid spots. I wanted a bruiser. I know there was a Rek'Sai I skipped on accident. And then it's... Right now I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do the turns. I think optimally I'd have like 2 game mode options, where one game mode you would have it so all 4 of your units get to move, and then all 4 of the opponent's units get to move. And then another one where you get to move 1 unit at a time each. Because I feel like moving 4 units all at once during your turn would be really slow. And there would be a lot of people that would just kind of get bored quickly. And that's not what I want to happen. Because the goal is for it to be a PvP game. I will have a like PvE story, but that's mainly to gather the monsters and also to... to kind of like introduce the player to a lot of the game mechanics. Say, can I get another Invoker, please? I like Janna. I probably shouldn't have put my tank items on my 2-star Janna. Would have been nice to keep around. I don't normally slam items this much, but I'm just trying to save some HP. Because I'm off to a really, really, really bad start here. I mean, the game, I'm already below half health. The other Fortune guy already transitioned away. It looks like I'm going to win this one, which actually kind of sucks because I was about to get a cash out, and now I'm going to actually lose luck. So now I only get like 30. But, so what even happens now? I have no idea what even happens now. I've never gotten 7 Fortune before. It's just stupid. I need a 2-star Annie though. There we go. I'm literally just throwing a random stuff on everything. Like, this is not how I would recommend playing the game. Wow, I can't believe I almost won that. It looks so doomed. Grants increased player health. I could not ask for anything more. I mean, I guess I just keep pushing my luck. I don't see any reason not to. Let's try and get a 3-star Tristana, so I just have a little something more. Teemo. Next round, I'm hopefully going to be able to get another Giant's Belt for my Annie. Be nice to get another Invoker as well. But we'll see what happens. Another trick shot too. This is like the top guy. I don't know how I'm beating him. I don't even have that good of a comp. And it's not like Fortune gives you any bonuses. Giant's Belt, Yone, alright. I'll take it. Surprised that the Fortune 7 isn't prismatic. I guess with Sentinels it's a lot easier to hit though. 75 gold. Sure, let's keep pushing our luck. I'm actually gaining health. Alright, there's a Tristana. Now we'll save up some money for a little bit. I haven't been, like, stacking a lot of health on Kobiko. I only hit 2-star on him instead of 3 stars, so I don't get health bonuses all that much. I could pick up, like, Silas and replace Aatrox or something. This one's looking like it'll be a loss. Would not be surprised at all. Oh, it definitely is going to be a loss. Whew. Take out one more. Sentinel, I don't even know if that counts, but whatever, I'll take what I can get. I wonder how high you can get on this stupid luck tree. Like 100 gold value, what does that even give you? I think I'm just gonna take it. I'm super curious. What is this? What just happened? It gives me... What just happened? I don't know what that is. You just give me one of every single trait? That's it? Honestly, that's super disappointing. Like, I don't have the enough traits that it's really worth considering. Never seen that me either. It doesn't... It's so weird. I mean, we'll just keep stacking. I get paid every single round, no matter what. I could even get rid of one of my fortunes now if I really want to. Should get Altruist somehow. Probably just gonna keep leveling. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't hit. Like, I couldn't hit level 10. I'm also gaining 3 health at the start of every player combat, which isn't like a whole lot, but it's something. I don't have a whole lot of damage on this team either. Like, my team still sucks. My team was kind of nice. Now that I have Trick Shot, it helps out. Tristana's bopping people. I wouldn't have expected that. Like, all I did was throw 3 Warmogs on an Annie and go Fortune. I was losing. Like, every round. I also got an Irelia and an Aether on my bench, but there's no reason to get rid of either of those. I'll just keep pushing our luck. There's no reason not to. It doesn't matter whether I win or lose. 8 free rerolls this round? Alright. I should be able to get a 3-star 4 cost, or 5 cost, at this rate. Like, honestly, if I'm to get rid of anyone, it should probably be that. Well, not right now. Well, actually, that is kind of nice. Oh, I forgot to get my money for the round. This one looks like it's going to be a loss. Unless... Okay. Like, I don't even know what anyone else is going, if anyone else is even scaling. I'm playing a whole different game than everyone else is. This guy hits 7 Umbral, which isn't really anything crazy. Okay. Game's just giving me more 5 costs. I'm okay with this. Let's throw some more tank items on something. The more I have a real front line, the better. Tristana is honestly popping off. I never give that little Yordle enough credit. Like, every time it jumps in, it's just like 1200 damage, 1200 damage. It's just, alright. I'll grab either of the legendaries if I can. I wonder if I can get that bonus again. That would be pretty cool. Automatically get 2 of every single bonus, like just get double prismatic augments. Like, I know it's not possible. I don't think it's, but that would be nuts. Like, imagine putting that on a thumbnail. It probably has never happened before. Do I have 100 yet? Yeah, cash out. Alright, what do you get? Just a few thieves' gloves. Nothing crazy. One of every kind of thieves' gloves. Yeah, I'm never losing another match. I don't even need the 3-star 5 cost. This is like the most like stressful to most anticlimactic game ever. Like, I've never had a game of TFT like this. I guess this is what people dream of when they get to play. When they play Fortune. Probably. I don't even know who to put the blacksmith's gloves on. I need to keep the Fortune emblem on somebody. I guess I could probably take it out. I could probably put it on Teemo. It's like Teemo doesn't even use all of its stats. Normally I like to put Thieves' Gloves on units that use all 3 of their stats, like offense, or physical damage, magic damage, and defense. The only one I have is like Aatrox. I don't care about items. Give me more money. I want to hit 10 3-star 5 costs. I haven't even seen any more Annies, I don't think. The completed item anvil, who cares? Deathblade. Alright, let's use the golden item remover and put the blacksmiths on you. Well, actually, Put on the Wukong. There we go. Am I gonna lose this one? I wouldn't care too much if I did, but yeah, dang, his KO did a lot of damage. I could not care less game. Shroud of Stillness sounds good.
Heart is empty without empathy.
Game's not gonna last long enough for me to get Hwei value. I didn't even get my money this round. Oh, it's a support item, man. I did not need that. Like every single one of my units is fully stacked with items. Like honestly, getting the Thieves Gloves from the last, the last cash out was the worst possible thing I could have gotten. Because what I don't need is items. Alright, yeah, we are past 100. Brain free. Like, I don't want to just sell everything. I feel like I should just go for a couple specific 3-star 5 costs. Oh, more items than my bench can allow. I ran out of item slots long ago, yeah. Oh, I just gonna like make full items out of these just so I have some item slots. Lissandra, that'll give me a 2-star, open up some space. And conveniently prevents him from getting 10-story Weaver, even though he wasn't close. Why does it keep giving me Hweis? Let's see. Radiant gloves on whoever I just put on the field. Yeah, there you go. Like I'm not. I can't focus on anything that's going on. Am I gonna lose this one? No, but I was darn close. Bench is full. What does it want to give me? Maybe I just take you out, put you in. Why do I have 2 golden removers? I feel like got ripped off. See, this one wasn't even close. I don't even know what changed. The Udyr? I guess I'll just cash out now. Great.
Legends are told in word and
Like, I think he's got a an Udyr. I got 7 of those. I guess I just give up on all these, and we just lame. I have too much. I just like I can't even accomplish anything if I tried. Yeah, there, that doesn't happen. Like, if this was your first game of TFT you've ever seen, you probably had no idea what was going on, but that's okay because I didn't either, because that was just a whole different game that we just played. So just pretend that didn't happen. And if you have played TFT, I am glad I got this one on recording. Yeah. Um, well, I don't have a great setup where I wasn't even planning on streaming TFT at first. I was planning on just streaming. Oh, my hair got messed up. I was planning on just streaming some Monster Tribe, and then it went to itch.io, and then we went to TFT for a match. But Argus, are you still around? If you went to bed, that's understandable. It was probably pretty late for you, but if you're still around, let me know what you want me to draw, and I'll still do that on this stream. Nice, you're still here. All right. I had almost forgot about that, but I looked right before. Piranhant, aw, one of my favorites. All right, I will try. You'd think I could know this one by heart, but that doesn't mean that it's really all that much easier. Okay. It's your favorite too? Yeah, I've seen your profile picture, I know. I mean, well, you're welcome. Well, you're in the club, yeah. Pookie, Piranha Club, it's all the same. Alright, well, we basically got like a big, goofy, hammerhead shark looking thing there. Mm, I'm not really sure how its body goes, honestly. Make this one like a. Oh, we'll just make it a darker color. Make some music on this part. You guys can hear that, right? Pretty sure this is set up for that. All right, we'll just draw an outline. It's all gonna be blue anyways. Nice thing about Piranhans is it's only like one color scheme, so even my horrid drawing skills can't make it look that bad. I'm pretty sure it doesn't like his face doesn't completely go down. I'm pretty sure it actually does stick out a little bit on the sides yet. I can't show that so much on this side over here. Let's see. We got two fins. Let's draw it like this. Really shouldn't draw these at like an angle, but it's should change off a TFT again. So we don't get any random TFT watchers in here, and then they'll be like, "What are you even doing?" It's like, good question. All right. Pretty sure the tail's like really standard, just like this. I want to say it's pretty much flat. I think Pookie's is like curved a little bit, but I don't think Piranha's is. Maybe it is. Much as I love Piranhans, it's been so bad for so many patches that I don't actually use it on teams often enough to look at it closely. I'm pretty sure it's got like an inner pattern on its tail, but the actual shape of it I'm pretty sure is like that. Pretty sure the upper fin has a different color scheme as well. I don't remember what color it is. I don't think it's pink. I'm pretty sure that's Pookie. I'm pretty sure red's like Luma colors with like green in there or something. Is it just a really light blue? Ooh, that looks about right. Might even be lighter than that. Still feels too much. I think that's about right. Really hyped for the Temtem animated series. I hope it's still happening because I don't think we've heard any news on it since the initial like leaks. It's supposed to be on the circle tool. They said it in the feedback post. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Why is it- It really needs his toothy grin. Maybe I'll outline it in like black first. Trying to remember. Trying to remember if it goes in like over his little face or not. I don't think it does. I think I needed to separate I think I needed to give him more of a lower body, but I always thought he was like larger on top and not so much on the bottom. I know he's got like big teeth. I think it's something like this, with like a bigger middle tooth or something. I'm trying to remember though. I don't think it's on his face, is it? No, that just looks like a mustache. I wish I could like rotate it like from how I've drawn it so to better show his teeth. See, but that just doesn't look right to me. I don't think it goes over his face. So let me just like draw a bottom lip. You like the same curve as his body. Now it just looks like he's smiling, but just add some teeth in there. No, they're supposed to be curving out. If I make the rest of them too big, then his actual big teeth are gonna look small. I don't know how to make it look right. There's a reason I'm not doing the art for my game. Uh, I'm pretty sure his big teeth aren't the first ones out. Pretty sure they're like one or two teeth in. That doesn't look right either. It's supposed to go across his entire. Like that does not look right. It's supposed to go across his entire flippin' body. But see, that doesn't. I'm stumped. I want to get this one right because it's just like it's a piranha. Like, let me just like send a message here and then let me look at the. I was gonna say look at my sub picture. because it's this the Piranian sticker. But I think now that I think there's actually some more color on his body now that I'm thinking about it. I think he's got like a little whiter underbelly. Okay. And I thought he had some like red stripes. Maybe not like super duper red, but they're still. I don't think they're like basculin or something. I feel like there's some extra color somewhere else on his body. Is it just like the ones attached to his face leading to his back? That might be it. Totally not procrastinating drawing the teeth or anything. No, who would do that? Like I can just draw those two and that's fine, and then just draw some like little itty bitty ones. But then it kind of makes him look like he's frowning. Papa Pookie isn't so mad. Papa Pookie happy. He's got cheer up. But because I drew the body this way, I don't think I have any other option. Man, I'm just gonna color these in if it's gonna be like that. I don't think I do this with enough pixels either. I've actually been using the like MS Paint to draw some like of the very simple small assets for my game, because if you zoom in enough, you can actually work with like individual pixels, which is pretty nice. And since I'm making a like pixel art for my game, or my game will be in pixel art, it's just a lot easier. Yeah, I don't think the teeth were supposed to be attached to here, but maybe that's the case. Okay, you know what? That actually looks better. So maybe that is what happens. Now I'm not so sure about the red stripe. I thought he had more color. I don't think he's like pure blue and light blue. But I don't remember like is it like tiny vertical stripes? It's just like kind of like he's wearing overalls. He definitely has some more color somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Also, now that I drew the color on the side, I'm gonna fix the side of the head that should be blue. Now it kind of like brings out his like hammerhead a little bit more. Had it right earlier. I don't know when earlier is. If this is earlier or if this is earlier. Or if I don't even know how I draw a stripe on the other side. Anyways, I think we're just gonna leave him plain in blue. It's a little. It's all right. I'm just really like I know he's like one of the starter Tems on Dennis. Like it's not like an actual starter, but let's see. Can I draw? Yeah, that doesn't take too much away from him. It's still pretty obvious where he's at. Pink in the tail. You're right. The light blue was on his chin. That's what it was, and that's where the color was. I thought it was just Pookie, but all right. We'll save it, and then we'll just compare the rest of it. All right. I gotta find folder. You love it? Good. I'm glad. All right. No, I'm gonna have to go and delete those Itch.io games. Thank you. No, thank you for your support and watching. Like it's meant to be a higher reward, so I can at least give you guys something a little bit goofier and kind of nicer for those of you that stick around and watch so much. I'm definitely glad to do it for you. And it's not even good art, so it's just goofy fun. Okay. Gotta find the right picture now. And so many of these. I should really like redo my folder system on my computer. It's kind of a mess. So his jaw sticks out, and it. Where's his in-game model? Yeah, it does go in front of his face. No! And he does kind of have overalls, but that's more of just like the light blue. So there's way more light blue than I thought. And his fins are sticking out a little bit further to the sides, too. And he's got a spikier tail. Oh, man. I really didn't get this one too right. I'm disappointed in myself. There's so many intricacies that go into designing a monster. Even when I've been like creating concept arts myself, I'm just kind of like, I can give a general idea, but when it comes to actually putting specific things together, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's been quite a long stream. Lots of chaos, and just for fun, I'll see if I can get into Temtem again. Which isn't going to happen, but you know, I want to try. And for anyone who hasn't seen the issue I'm dealing with. Yep, nope, still not working. Character and enemy boss design. I mean, I've got some stuff I've been able to come up with. Like I mean, I have concept art. I'd show some, but it's just like I don't. Like I guess I could show a new concept art that I haven't shown. Like it would be of a monster I've already shown you guys. So I gotta figure out which one that would even be. Oh, here we go. So like this was the concept art for my like cloud squirrel. There wasn't a whole lot to it. And so getting like Max has been really awesome with helping me like really put things together. So it's not just whatever this is. Like this is about the best I can do. I mean the most in-depth one I've done is the snake, which I know I showed on stream before, and I actually made it like a minor edit too, but it's just like, but this one I just copied a design more or less, just used a reference, and then just colored and modified it myself. But it's just like even this, like it doesn't look good, and I probably spent like half an hour to an hour on it. Like I could spend more getting everything perfect, but I wouldn't. It's like I don't have skill even when I'm using pixel art. I can make some minor modifications and stuff, but that's about the extent of it. So, all right. I got I think you guys can still hear me. I know sometimes there's some glitches where you can't, but yeah, that was a long stream, but it was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I got today. Um, I I'll plan on doing a stream next week, Saturday as well, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do one during the week. Maybe if I find some extra time, or I'm gonna actually sit down and play Temtem for a while, I could. But chances are it's not gonna happen. I wish I was able to today, but still stuck. So, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.